All right, tonight I'm fishing this dock light. Someone I know installed 2 green lights on their dock to attract fish to it. And I tell you what, this has attracted a ton of fish. Let me show you some of the fish. Now, before I show you the fish, I'm going to give you a warning. For some reason, this camera was flickering a little bit when it was looking directly into the light. However, you should get to see a whole bunch of nice fish. Most of them white bass. All right, what I got going on here is I'm going to free line live minnows underneath the popping cork. There's plenty of fish here. I was hoping my little light wouldn't scare them off, and it doesn't look like it's going to. Whenever you put out lights, it attracts bait, which attracts more bait. I consider white bass bait sometimes. They're good to eat too. And right now, I'm not going to keep any. I forgot to bring a cooler with ice. And I'm just using large minnows. I like using shiners, but they didn't have shiners at the fish store. And I hook it under the chin through the nostril. That was a big fish. Let's see how fast they take this. Paying attention to the boat going by. That was quick. I am definitely going to go through my minnows really fast. That is a white bass, I think. Yeah, could be yellow. He has a little bit of a yellow sheen, so maybe it's a yellow bass. Pick up another minnow. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try casting this to the other light. There's 2 lights on the dock. Quite possible I am spooking the fish. There we go. Oh, I got off. Still got my minnow. I can't see it when it's over there. This is kind of a big minnow. With the popping cork, I can make a little noise that might attract the fish. This is also practice for saltwater. I'm hoping to go to the mullet run this year. There we go. Oh, I got off. And it took my minnow. Huh. These are circle hooks. These are bait boss hooks. They're pretty much miniature Team Catfish Double Action circle hooks. I have them snelled on 20-pound fluorocarbon. It could be too stiff. It could be making the fish swim weird. Who knows? My main line is 8-pound monofilament. And this is all soft steel line, which they're partnered with Akuma. And just a popping cork. It acts like a float, but then you can also, you know, pop it to create a disturbance on top of the water. Man, I wish they'd come back over here. My light might be scaring them all. I don't see any big ones swimming under here. I see them all over there. I don't know if I can film with the light off. I might try it. It's drop this in here and then turn off the light. You probably can just barely see me. And I'm going to film like this for a little bit to see if they come back over here. I already see one coming over here. Another boat going by with a split. Oh, I missed that one. Almost. Oh, that's a nice sized one too. Oh, he got off. Doing a good job at missing some of these. Oh, he took my hook. I had an easy snell on this. That is my fault. I do have another rod rigged up so I don't have to redo this one. Of course, this one is easy snelled as well. It's kind of the same way you have to fish for walleye. You can't really have lights on when you're fishing for walleye. It scares them away, or at least that's what people say. Leave a comment below if that's wrong, that light scares away walleye. That's another fish I need to fish for. I'm going to at least catch one more fish before I turn the light on. I will say that I can see just fine. You guys I don't think can see too terribly well. Of course, I'm getting a phone call. I think there's a buddy that wants to go fishing out here. Well, looks like I'm going to pick up a buddy. We were going to keep him, but it's so late at night he doesn't want to clean them. So we're just going to catch and release. But before I go grab him, I want to catch one. Man, I keep setting the hook on. Turtle hooks. Good job me, right? That's a nice one. I caught it at the other light. Alright, I'll show this one before I go pick them up. The light is probably making it shine too bright. This guy is a white bass. Now I'm going to go to the ramp and pick up my buddy Alan. And we'll catch a few more tonight. Just have a little fun catching some white bass. Alright, this is Alan, and he's going to be doing live bait, and I'm going to rig the one that I broke with some artificial bait. I'll show that to you in just a moment. Alright, he just got robbed of a minnow, and I'm going to use these Bobby Garland crappie baits with just a regular jig head underneath the popping cork. We've got two owls around us too. There we go. Off the Bobby Garland. Wow, this has got some weight to it.
Good, man.
Do you have a catfish?
Trying to go around the pile.
Yeah, I see that.
Nope.
No, it's a nice one.
Nope. Get the net.
Yeah, might need a net for this guy. I got a little net back there. Get the Bobby Garlands out of the net. Wow.
A good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah.
He choked it too. Whoa. Look at that one. Nice. He's bleeding. I need to get him back in the water quick. I am going to measure him though. Nope. That one? Right, 15 and a half inches. We want to see if that's a tarp. And he caught a crappie. Look at that. Nice little crappie. Tennessee Angler Recognition Program. White bass is 18 inches. I'm short a few inches. Maybe we'll get an 18-incher tonight. Who knows? That's kind of cool. That was on artificial bait. Only took a couple of casts. And Alan's got something. Might want to tighten the drag down a little bit. These are new rods and reels. Ooh. Yeah, it's such a little dent. These are definitely eater size white bass.
They are. That's a sandwich right there, boy. Sandwich.
Another one. Nice.
Fine fishing. Come on, little fella. Come on, little fella. Yep. That's big, dude. That's a big fish.
Nice. The difference between live bait and artificial is we're eventually run out of live bait. I did buy 24 large minnows. With this one, I just cast it out and I'm reeling it in and like popping it every now and then.
That's exactly what I was doing with that, and I went past the light and was just easing back this way.
Oh, I got a hit. Missed it. I could put a minnow on this rig as well if I wanted to, which I might do in a little bit. White bass do school, so maybe the school left for a little bit, but hopefully they'll come back. Not seeing anything under the lights other than bait now. Oh, I got one on.
Alright. Yeah, it's a decent one. I don't think it's 15 right. Good.
Well, we had trouble getting the hook out,
Yeah,
so we released it pretty quick. Was bleeding a little bit. Better to get in the water. I've noticed the light is flickering a little bit. I'm trying to block it with myself. Hopefully it won't hurt like the entire video. Maybe I put a warning flickering light at the beginning of the video just because I can't get these lights to not flicker on the camera. Filming at night can be fun.
Ooh, boy, he's chasing.
There you go. Yep, live bait is definitely out fishing artificial tonight. Use net? Might as well. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
The leader line's 20 pounds and the main line's 8. You got him in the corner of the mouth though, that's good.
That's how we like to get them. And that was a 2-for-1. I don't know if you're keeping up with that or not. That was the same minnow I caught the last fish on.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That's right.
The other minnow was halfway down the gullet of the other one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's got to offer. We're going to get him back. Let's put that minnow up. I'll get you, brother. Alright, see, buddy. Good looking fish.
Yeah, they're good looking.
Good night, no move. It's all about the darkness out here tonight.
Yep. Yeah, that's probably helping us, is there's no moon out at all. We had a full moon the other night, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just been a few nights ago.
Yeah. So the moon would still be kind of bright right now, but it's not up. So we got a dark sky.
We've had some beautiful East Tennessee sunrises here the last couple weeks too, buddy.
Yeah, you went dove hunting today, didn't you?
We went dove hunting this morning. A big dove hunt. Good friend of mine's that.
And he went velvet deer hunting. Like we have a season of a couple of days for the velvet hunt he went on.
Yeah, we tried to run down.
He's a big hunter. I'm a big fisherman. There we go.
Got him?
Yeah. These are fun to fight on these light rods.
Yeah.
Smaller one, but hey, I take them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a white bass. Trying to see if I see any yellow on him. Nice little one. I just want to show you guys. This is like a cheap Akuma combo. This is the Fuel Spin by Akuma. That's just a medium rod. I got them for shiner and minnow fishing, for crappie, white bass. I might use these for moon eye, perch, trout. They're just a good overall rod and reel combo, it seems at least. They've been doing good tonight. And for crazy cheap, we'll find out if I break them or not in the future. They shouldn't break. But you know, they say you always get what you pay for. However, the cheap Akuma stuff that I've bought like in the past, it lasts for a good long time. I've never had any of it broke. In fact, I still have the Seamar on here somewhere. They don't do these Seamar combos anymore. They do the Seamar reels, but they don't have like the actual combo. And I think the Seamar rods are now like inshore rods. So I don't think you can buy this particular rod. But you can see it's basically the same thing. Except for this one has a few more colors on it, which is kind of cool. As you guys know, I am partnered with Akuma. I like their gear. And anyone who's been on my channel, subscribed for the past forever, knows that I primarily use Akuma gear.
Catches fish.
Yeah, catches fish. Or gets tangled up on the end. Because I'm good at doing that. There we go. I want to see if I can catch one more fish with this. And then I'm going to switch it to live bait. Show you how to rig this up live bait with a jig head. I don't know if I said it, but I'm just reeling this really slow. I'm popping it every now and then. Most of the bites that I've gotten were just reeling it slow. This does not have like a wiggling tail or anything on it. But I did catch a couple of fish already, so I'm happy. I think I will go ahead and put a minnow on this. That's my understanding, you go through the mouth and up through the side so you don't go through their backbone or their brain. That way the bait stays alive on the jig head. I think that's how you rig it for walleye too. Oh, there you go. Cool. Get the net. Oh wow, that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Striper? That might be a baby striper right there because it's got the broken lines.
Yeah.
How did you get in this water?
Awesome.
Alright, so This is probably a white bass or some kind of hybrid, but he does have some broken lines that remind me of a striped bass. He is long too.
Yeah.
They're not in this water. They don't stock them. They don't stock ones this small. The only ones in this waterway are breeders that they re-release after they've got done spawning them. But who knows? I mean, what do you guys think? I am not a striper expert. Grow up.
There you go, buddy.
Alright, so I didn't do good with the live bait on a jig head, so I am going to do free lining. I just have a hook tied to the main line. I've done good with this with clients and with myself and with others with it like this. And sometimes I put a little, sinker on here too. I'm going to try free lining this here. I think I may have put too much line on these reels. It's making for a mess every now and then. I'm hooking them the same way. Through the lower jaw, coming out the nostril. I don't know how far I can cast this with 8-pound line. Oh, that's not bad. I almost hit the other light. Of course, if I want to be lazy, I can use my rod holder. Uh-oh. Got one?
Super hard.
Catfish?
No. Oh, no, it's a slab, baby. It's a slab. That's a good one. That's a good one, I tell you. That's another good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good
100% white bass. Very nice.
That's a good one.
Curious.
Good.
Just measure it real quick.
What was the other one? 15 and a half?
Yeah. $16. So that's a 16-incher. Getting closer.
There we like 'em. Check them down there.
Now I'm trying to show you guys the thread fins that are swimming around here now. Got a ton of them. That flickering light is probably not helping. But we got a ton of bait here. Oh, nice. The poppin' cork rig is out fishing everything else tonight.
By that, he needs me. Oh, nice one. That's another good one, man. 15, 16 maybe. That's another good one. I knew I should have brought my frying pan. Sweet.
That is a nice one.
Not 15 or 16. Felt good though. Felt real good. Good fish.
Yeah, very good. I may have to rig mine back as a poppin' cork rig. The question is, do I have any fluorocarbon on the boat? I don't know. I have a bunch of rigs I need to rig up for the ocean. So I have all my line at my little cottage. Well, I was messing with my rod and messing with the camera, and he got one on. Another good one.
That's a nice size there.
Yes, it is. He probably swallowed it.
Oh, he swallowed. He had plenty of time.
No, he got it out and put it back. And I am here off camera re-rigging my rod. Sit down for a second and bam, he gets a fish.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Another nice one. Man.
See what size he is.
Eh. That's probably 14.
15.
15. I was off by an inch. Cool.
Good stuff. Good fish.
Got 5 minnows left. We're not going to be here too much longer unless we decide to cast net some of these thread fins. It's been a really good night. Well, we're on our last minnow, and things seem to have slowed down a lot. There is a lot of bait here, but I haven't seen anything like chasing the bait. So maybe they all took off again. Who knows? It has been a really, really, really good night, and Alan has caught the majority of the fish, so that's really cool. Technically, he's a friend and not a client, but if this was a client trip, I'd say he would be really happy.
Absolutely.
We'll probably give this a few more minutes and then disconnect from the dock and head back to the ramp. I do have permission to actually connect to this dock, and I will definitely fish it more in the future and maybe do a catch and cook. Who knows? White bass are pretty good to eat, and I haven't done a catch and cook in a very, very long time. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and as always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to actually watch this video. I really appreciate it. I know this isn't a catfishing video, but you do have to know how to catch bait or catch other fish that you can fry up and eat. Catfish is definitely not everything in the water. Although I wish this creek would give up a flathead to me this year. It has not given up a flathead yet. You definitely never know what the future will hold, so stay tuned, and thanks again for watching. I hope to see you next time.